You have to start off.
Notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Act and the annual notice of meetings. A copy was posted on the township website, and notice of this meeting was sent to the Sentinel, and a copy was posted at the Franklin Township Municipal Building.
Should we do our flag salute first?
What's that, Mike?
Flag salute first, or?
We should.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think you better swear in the reappointed members, right?
There are new terms for Mike Garofalo, Dana Cesare, and Justin Lisi. They all were here before, but they have new terms. So if you guys would stand up and raise your right hand. You'll have this in front of you. Okay. I state your name.
I, Dana Cesare,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all of the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of member of the zoning board of adjustment
office of member of the zoning board of adjustment
to the best of my
to the
ability.
best of my ability.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
and the authority of the people, so help me God.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I think, Jen, I think you need to nominate somebody for chair. Right. Proceed with that. And then after that, the chair will take over.
Just ask for nominations. Ask for nominations for chairman.
For chair.
Okay, I'm going to open the nomination for chairman.
I nominate John Gravener.
I second the motion.
I close nominations for.
I second that.
If there's
Vote
no,
now, roll call.
if there's no second nomination, you can really do a voice vote. It's up to you, but if there's only one nomination, you can do a voice vote, all in favor.
Okay.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstentions. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. We'll move right on to open nominations for our solicitor.
I nominate Michael Borelli.
I second the motion. Second by Mike Garofalo. Are there any other nominations? If not, we'll take a motion to close it.
I make that motion.
Motion by Dana, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate the vote of confidence.
Vice Chair. We open the nomination for Vice Chairman.
I nominate Rich Iglesias.
Motion by Mike Garofalo.
Second that.
Are there any other nominations to Vice Chair? If there aren't, we'll move for a close the nominations.
I make a motion we close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
So, John, the closing of the nominations is the same as voting for the nomination as well, sort of combining those.
We can combine them, or do you want me to take a separate?
I just want to make sure it's clear, so, we have, it's also a vote.
Let's do a voice roll call for a Vice Chair. All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstentions. Board Secretary. Nominations for Board Secretary.
I nominate Jen Serini.
I second it.
Jen Serino.
I second
Second by Dana. Is there any other nominations? If not, we'll ask
Make a
to
motion to
close.
close.
Second.
Board Secretary.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so,
You have to vote for her.
yeah, we're gonna vote for her now. Voice roll call for our secretary, Jen Serino. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Open nominations for our engineer and planner.
I nominate Schaefer, Nasser, and Shedden. engineering firm.
I second that.
Motion is second. Are there any other nominations to engineer and planner? If not, I'll ask for a
Close the nomination.
Second that.
close. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, voice roll call for our new engineer. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions.
Give me that.
Yeah, I need that name too.
Schaefer,
Say it.
Schaefer, Nassar, Scheidel, and Scheidel.
Scheidel?
I think Dave Scheidel is going to be the representative here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, meeting dates. Is there a motion to approve the first Tuesday of every month for our zoning board meetings? But we want to talk about the week of July 4th, don't we? When I think two of us were here.
Yeah.
Do we want to have a meeting that week? Skip July.
Or you can actually skip, sometimes you can skip a month, if some towns don't have it.
Skip the July.
Or you can set it in case you need it, and then, you can set it in case you need it, and then not have it if there's not.
So we'll set it for that and just not have it?
Either way, unless you want to create, you just want to avoid any confusion and just not have it, you can do that.
Well, we talked about this for the last couple of years because no one seems to show up for the meeting.
It's actually on July the 4th.
Yeah, so we shouldn't even have a meeting that month. And then, what, the primary, it'll be on Wednesday, correct? That's June, correct?
You won too.
And November.
We did all of those dates.
So we have to have those dates.
And I think Labor Day. I'm not going to say, the Susie's on Labor Day. I think that's-
Is Labor Day on a Tuesday?
No, it's Monday, but you,
Yeah.
you know, you come right back and it's, you know, you got the holiday, people are down the shore, stuff like that. It's hard to get them to form.
I don't think Labor Day that bad. You know? I don't know. The 4th of July is the bad one.
Yeah, 4th
I
of
mean,
July, no
I think we can't cancel September too,
What's, you know,
right? Yeah. All right, so the meeting dates are the first Tuesday of the month, except for June, which is going to be a Wednesday. I don't know the dates, I don't have a calendar.
There it is, right, it'll be June 7th.
And November is also going to be a Wednesday,
That'll be November 8th.
November 8th, right?
November 8th.
Yep.
And we're not having a meeting for July.
we want to call it a summer session, you know, like, you just want, like, not to have it
Just like-
advertised.
Just not advertised.
Okay.
All right, all in favor to approve the calendar dates?
I make that motion.
Motion by Dana, second by who's that?
Second.
By Gaetano. All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstentions. Our official newspapers. In the past, it's been the Sentinel and the South Jersey Times, right?
I make that motion for Sentinel South Jersey.
Second.
Motion by Dana, seconded by Russell Leo. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions. Now, one thing I noticed that we don't have on here is we usually vote on the official depository, but it's always been the Newfield Bank.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, is there,
I make a motion, official depository, Newfield Bank.
I second that.
motion in a second? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstentions. Okay, I think that's all of them, right? Now let's move to the minutes of the December meeting. Is there a motion to
I
approve?
make a
the minutes?
motion to approve the minutes.
Motion by Danny DeCesare.
Second it.
Second by Mike Garfolo. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? There's, we have no applications on our agenda tonight, so we'll move right over to our resolutions.
I make a motion to approve ZB 2218. MS.
There's two,
They're both the same, yeah, and ZB 2218 SP.
I'll second that motion.
motion by Danny DeCesare, second by Mike Garfolo. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Secretary's report.
Just that, there's really no update for payments from our last meeting because we had everybody paid up. We haven't received any new invoices yet, so there's no update from there. And the same problems that we had with 870 Harding Highway is still there. Biagi Farm, I'm working on that right now. That's still there. We'll take on some resolutions very shortly. To Pasco, it's in 4066 Kentucky Road. He's actually made a 180, get a septic system installed now, it's grading the property, it's completely in compliance as far as the commercial vehicles. The fence has been removed, so he's moving in that direction.
It looks good there. What he's done.
It's very attractive.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Any correspondence we need to talk about? Mike?
No correspondence. We're going to have a closed session, probably about 15 minutes.
So we can adjourn?
After that, we can adjourn.
Okay, where we're gonna have the closed session. Okay, well, the board's gonna take a few minutes to have a closed session and then we'll return.
Okay, we had a closed session regarding the trustee litigation, update everybody, some questions. 1 minute.
Now it's 7:25 and we're gonna go into our regular meeting again and the only thing left is, motion to adjourn.
I make a motion we adjourn.
Motion by Dana, seconded by Anthony Gaetano, all in favor? Aye. Okay. Meeting adjourned.
Come on, I want to stay.